Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about really just my take on genetic potential. It's fresh in my mind. I've been thinking about it. I just finished this show and I did like a long prep for it, and I learned a whole lot this prep. I'm still editing like my vlog for that New York Pro I did, so that's going to be up soon. But anyways, I learned a lot. In particular, what I learned is like how to really contract my hamstring. Like the whole prep I was working on like my back double bicep, and I'm like, how the fuck do you like contract like the hamstring? Like, why aren't my hamstrings showing? This is a problem I've had my whole life, right? So one time I was training with the homie named Fuad, and he's a cage muscle athlete as well, and I was training with him and I was doing hamstring curls, and I was doing lying down hamstring curls, and he told me, he said, hey brother, you're not doing those right. Or he said, you're doing them in a way that only your glutes are really getting like most of the work. You're not really working your hamstrings. So he straight up told me, and he said, like, you have big hamstrings, but you haven't grown them from hamstring curls. I was like, yeah, you're probably right, because I've never really known how to contract my hamstrings, but I always been banging out squats. I'm sure I like got some growth from the squats, but I never knew how to contract my hamstrings. Right? So here, I'm about to connect everything, and you'll see what I'm talking about. My point is, I've been bodybuilding for so long. Let's say like I've been lifting weights for a very long time, ever since I've been like freaking 12. But when I really started bodybuilding, like when I'm 17. But even when I was in high school, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I'm like wrestling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always in the weight room. But when I was 17, that's when I was like, yo, I actually want to do like some bodybuilding, and like I want to make some gains, right? So my point is, damn, I actually lost my train of thought just now. Okay, here we go. So my point is, I've been doing this shit for a long time, and I'm still just learning things, right? I'm still just now learning how to really contract my hamstrings. So here, now let's tie it all back into genetic potential. People are always worried about like, hey, can I overcome my genetic potential? Like what I believe, I don't even think any of us will ever even reach our genetic potential. The reason I say that is because look how long I just went through bodybuilding without even knowing how to contract my hamstring. The same thing happened with my left calf. I realized I only knew how to contract my right calf and not my left calf. So imagine all the times I've been doing calves, but I haven't even been really hitting my right calf, like really contracting it. I've just been going through the motion with all these workouts. How many of you first started lifting and you were doing like some single arm dumbbell rows? You're like, damn, I don't feel that shit in my lats at all. Sometimes doing chest, like how many of you can pop your chest? If you can't really pop your chest, you don't really know how to like activate and flex your chest like that. If you can't pop your lat, you don't really know how to activate and like, connect with your lat like that. So think about how many muscles you have. How many muscles are you not able to engage and contract and like connect with, and really, when you're lifting in the gym, like really, you get what I'm saying? Like use it efficiently 100%. You get what I'm saying? Like use the hamstring as an example, use the calf as an example, at least in my case. But think about the quad, guys. Like there's fucking 4 muscles in the quads. You know what I'm saying? There's that inner sweep, that outer sweep, like the teardrop, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how to activate each of those? I'm sure when you're squatting, like you're getting a combination of them all. But imagine if you knew, hey, when I'm doing these squats right now, I know exactly when I fucking press through my heel just like this, it really activates the outer sweep. And I'm gonna hit every single rep like that. And on the negative, I'm gonna resist the weight and keep the tension all on the outer sweep. You know what I'm saying? You don't really train like that, right? Look how many divisions of your chest there are. It's like you got your upper chest, your middle chest, your lower chest, but really it's like, that's just us breaking down into 3s, but really you could break that shit down into like fucking 16s, you know what I'm saying? Like at the very top, you got like your very upper chest, you got what's below it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you line the bar up even right here, you're not really getting this top part. If you line the bar up all the way here, you're missing out this part. If you line the bar, there's so many things that you're not really getting 100% of. So for you to say that you're like gonna reach your genetic potential, it's like you'd have to really have mind muscle connection over every body part, and you'd have to be able to consistently hit it and eat a certain way to maximize growth. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to consistently hit it, have a nice split where you're getting every single fucking muscle, and you're fucking eating so on point that you're actually growing the muscle. You're always in a surplus. Look at all this consistency that I don't think any of us have. So as I said, I'm speaking from my lens as well. Like, I'm still learning, and so I'm sure a lot of you guys are still learning. So realistically, I think that genetic potential shit is like a cop-out. Just like you gotta control what you can. Work hard. You control what you can, and like even just the sound of that, doesn't that make you feel like you have control? Wouldn't you rather like bet on that and be like, hey, I actually have control of this. I can learn new things. I can eat better. I can start eating 6 meals a day and actually track my meals. I can work on that. I'm gonna get older. I can rely on me getting older, and you'll get some muscle maturity from that. Hey, I'll lift harder. Hey, I'll learn how to have better technique. I'll learn more about the sport. I'll learn more about the science. Whatever, I'm saying? There's so much more you can improve on, right? Instead of just saying, yo, I think my genetics are bad. Even if you had bad genetics, if you did everything right, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty certain you'd make some gains. You wanna know why? This is why I say that too. Because I hang out with a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends hang out with me, and we've been lifting together. Even my dude Raheem, he's not really like interested in making gains, so he doesn't like eat to make gains. He just eats like, yo, I just want to eat some fruit. Like, he just wants to eat like bananas and shit and fucking strawberries and vegetables. He's not really eating to make gains, but he's just been lifting with me and like watching how I lift, so he'll like do the same techniques and things like that, and he'll like feel and da. He knows. He's doing the shit. He's doing what it takes to make gains. He's in the gym. He's spending the time. He's focusing on technique. He's putting the time in. And he's not even worried about like eating like that. And I'm seeing the changes that he's making. I got my man Big Rob. He's not even he just started lifting, and I'm seeing the gains he's been making. My girlfriend, she's been lifting with me for so long, and like shit, she's made hella gains. So I have many examples of it. It's not just like me as an example, and I'm an example too. But there's just everybody around me. I just see them lift, and I see the results that they get. It's because they fucking think they can make gains. They put the work in, and they believe they can do it, and like they just trying to get better. I haven't seen, none of them have ever mentioned anything about their genetics. I think we're just like overly concerned with that. And when I say we, I mean some of you guys, because I'm never concerned with that shit. But yeah, much love though. Just wanted to share that with you. And it's interesting because like you see somebody that's like, I've been bodybuilding for a long time. I'm actually just like you guys. Like, I'm literally just like you guys. I'm still online searching for information, asking questions, watching YouTube videos, things like that. And like literally I just learned how to contract my hamstring. I bet some of you guys already know how to fucking contract your hamstrings, and you could have taught me that shit. So just saying, like, it's almost like I just wanted to share that with you. Seems like we're all like in the same place. Maybe some people are a little further in the journey, but we've all been there before. We're all trying to help each other out. Comment what you think below. If you agree, if you disagree. I got an open mind about this shit. There's a lot of gray area in all of this. Yeah, so if you like the video, please like it. Also, comment any questions you have. Like, literally just be like, yo, Uzoma, could you talk about this? Or Uzoma, could you how do you do this? Or how would you go about this? Literally, if you could just comment that, and I'll make a video just like specifically for that topic. But yeah, have a great day, guys. Much love. Take care of your friends, your family, yourself. Yeah, bring value to the world, man. Peace.